All right, if you've been following us on our social medias for the last couple months, you know that we're building a car for DRT, the aftermarket parts manufacturer, and we're building them an awesome Xpedtion for them to show off and reveal at the California Sand Show this year in 2025. But we're gonna do a quick walk around and show you all the cool stuff that we did to this car, all the DRT products, all the aftermarket support that they got for this, and this really cool over-the-top build. So let's check it out. I try to touch everything. I'll tell you right now, there's some prototype stuff from DRT on here that might make it to market and might not. So you might see it in this video, but it might not ever come out to market, but I'm still gonna show it to you because it's all really, really cool stuff. We'll start with the very front. We, of course, have a DRT front bumper. We did 3 LP4s on the front bumper from Baja Designs. The DRT Fairlead Factor 55 clevis, that's just on there kind of for looks. It's a little better looking than the factory hook that comes with the factory winch. DRT grill, we mounted some orange lights behind the grill and some orange lit rock lights in all the fender wells. One thing that you'll notice is the suspension. That's obviously one of the coolest parts about this build. This is a JRI Mid-Travel Kit. So we took that Mid-Travel Kit, we powder coated it orange and had the JRI logo custom done to match the colors of the car. We paired this JRI kit with Demon complete axles and SDI E-Click Shocks. So these shocks are fully adjustable from inside the cab. They have a lockout for an OS button, and they have all kinds of different ride settings in here that you can adjust your ride as you go. So really, really, really awesome shock setup. One of the cool parts from DRT, which is a new part for them, is this tie rod extension. So this is obviously built for long travel or for mid-travel cars. Factory upgrade tie rod extension with Heim joints and a clevis on the inside. They actually make this for long travel kits now, and they also make it for stock with suspension. So if you just want to beef up your stock, we got an option for that. This is one of those items I'm telling you about that might not make it to market, but we did install on this. This is their brake reservoir protection. So this is on there, still gives you access to the cap, still gives you a viewing hole to see how much brake fluid you have, but it protects it from debris, rocks, anything like that, and it's just cool looking. Another new item from DRT is an A-pillar light mount. This is specifically made for LP4s, but it'll also fit a lot of other lights. It's got the 3 mounting holes on here, so you can do some smaller lights, probably some bigger lights, but it's super, super sturdy. It bolts through the 2 cage bolts that are here, so you're never gonna have to worry about it rattling or anything like that. When you're driving, your lights aren't gonna be flickering or anything. It's a super, super solid mount there. DRT mirrors, of course, so these are mounted into the door, so they'll open and shut with the door. They're mounted a little bit closer to the window than a lot of the aftermarket ones, so it gives you a really good field of view on it. So convex glass, just like all their other stuff. All the pieces are replaceable in there, so really cool option as far as the mirror goes, and obviously powder coated. So from the side, it's a good chance to talk about 518. So 518 Designs here in Phoenix did the wrap for us. I don't know if it's gonna show in the video, but it's a really cool like gradient in the purple, the orange, and the blue all have a really cool gradient to them. So it's really, really pops. And then the base gray color is really cool also. So excited for that. DRT rock sliders on it. All the DRT mesh here and here. You've probably already seen it and you peeked around, but before we get to the back, let's talk about the Valor wheels and tires. So this is their 35-inch Alpha tire. This is their H2, so this is actually a competition compound, so a little bit softer compound. Really cool, beefy looking tire with a V09 beadlock. So really cool. Probably one of our most popular selling wheels right now with the machined look, and the orange beadlock ring just tops it off. Back here, still got the E-Click. One thing we didn't talk about up front is the sway bar links. So these are all all DRT sway bar links, powder coated orange to match, but they do make front and rear sway bar links. Kind of matches the style of the tie rods and everything, but just gives you a little bit more strength and adjustability with those than you do get from your factory ones there. Lit rock lights like we talked about. We did the RPM clutch intake tube just to clean it up from all the baffles and stuff that the factory one has, just a little bit cleaner look. The cool part that you guys have probably all seen is this new rear tire carrier. So this is a really, really cool option that they're coming out with for the ADV guys to carry your bigger spare, because if you have a 32, can't really keep it inside. There's not really a good, easy way to do it. This is about the biggest tire you're gonna get. So it's a 35 and it's a 10.5-inch wide. So it's a really beefy tire and it fits on here no problem. So it's a really, really cool option. Brings your camera out to the back so you can still use a reverse camera. It's got an extension and everything with it. It works on a pin system. So it just pins up like this. and the tire carrier swings open. Have access to your wheel and tire if you need it, but more importantly, access to all your cargo and everything back here. So some really cool option. Comes with its own bumper, which is nice. So if you need to carry your tire on your ADV, this is a really good option without throwing it up all the way on the roof or trying to wedge it in the back. Like I said, at 35, there's really no way to do that. So absolutely love this new product. Out of everything we installed on this car, this is probably one of the coolest things that we did. While we're back here, just show off real quick the DRT exhaust cover. That's just kind of cleans it up and gives it a look, and kind of keeps the theme of all the DRT stuff all the way around. Show you the roof rack when we get to the side, but I do want to show you the chase bar. So we did S2 from Baja Designs chase bar. It's got 2 brake lights, and then it has 2 strobing, white and amber. And the way we hook those up is they can be solid or strobing, which is really cool. So we can use this as a work light, a reverse light, or anything like that, and then have them strobe for a chase light also. So got some stuff to show you back here, but we're gonna walk around the rest of the vehicle first, and then we'll show you everything on the interior. A couple more things on the side. So we have the DRT roof rack. Again, very sturdy roof rack. It has 6 crossbars on it, not including the front and the rear crossbar. So a lot of mounting options for tents, for gear, for storage boxes, for coolers, for spare tires. A lot of options up there, super sturdy. Comes absolutely complete. And then obviously all the tie down points and stuff it has on the side. So it's very modular and gives you a lot of opportunity to mount some stuff up top. We've got the Viper machine whip mounts on it, and they chose to go with the buggy whips on this. These are just solid white buggy whips, super bright option there. The rest of the side of the car, I think that pretty much covers everything on the outside. Hope I didn't miss anything. So let's check out the inside, but let's go to the back first and show you what's in the back here. This is another one of those items that I'm not 100% sure it makes it to market, but we're gonna show it to you anyways. So when they were working on how to get a spare tire in an ADV, another option they came up with is this really cool pivoting spare tire rack for the back. So this allows you to get a smaller tire in the back, a 32, possibly a 33, depending on your passenger situation, but it actually is on hydraulics. So it'll lower down, you load your tire on it, and then you raise it up, and you pin it, and then it still gives you all the storage underneath, which is a really cool option there. To keep your tire on the inside. And then we have the DRT mole panels on the side here. So you can strap your first aid kit, your jack, fire extinguisher, all kinds of good stuff on the back here also. All right, so on the interior, first thing you're gonna notice is all this custom decking. So this was all done by Blades Custom Decking. So we just decided to do gray and black to keep it a little bit subtle. But the cool thing is on the floorboard, we did gray and black, and we did the DRT logo in this pinkish fuchsia color to kind of match the outside. You'll also notice XXX seats. So we did heated and ventilated seats in here with some cool custom stitching from XXX. And again, obviously to match the theme of everything we got going on. And then inside for DRT product wise, we have interior door handles. We have A-pillar grab handles to get in and out. We have a visor system here. So this is their Xpedtion specific visors. Passenger grab handle, shift knob, steering wheel, push to talk plate. This is a quick release steering wheel, so it can come in and out easily. In the rear, it has a rear harness bar. So you can actually add harnesses if you want to have harnesses for your rear seats. We added a harness bar back there. It's got Lit Industries dome lights, which light everything up inside. So we did 3 dome lights all the way back, hooked it up to the XTC switch system. So the interior is very classy, but covers everything you're gonna need on the inside. It's just a super clean, weatherproof look. All the seats are weatherproof. The seat decking and the stuff is literally made for boats. So you can hammer on it, you can hose it out, do whatever you need to do. But we kept all the powder coat on the inside blue, all the powder coat on the outside is orange to kind of keep a kind of a theme going. So super happy with how this came out. This car's got a lot of electronics in it. So we got a lot of stuff from XTC. So it has XTC turn signal kit. You'll see the lever over here with hazard and horn button. Down here, we got some really cool stuff. So this is XTC's 8-panel switch system. So this controls all the lighting on the car. So that's what these auxiliary dome lights, the whip lights, and then all the lighting on the front bumper and the A-pillar and everything. It has a rugged M1 radio with an STX intercom, which is what you see here. We actually replaced the whole stereo with an SSV Works stereo. So this controls that all the colors and everything. So all the speakers have rings on them inside here, and in the back. So it has all kinds of cool colors. You can make it strobe and pick whatever color you want. Along with the rugged system, it has external speaker up here, and we also have all of the headset jacks are here on the side for the front, and then on the rear harness bar for the rear passengers. One thing that you might see that's different on a lot of cars, this is the SDI E-Click system. So this is what's controlling your shocks. This gives us all the options here. You can see right now the key is on, but the car's not running, so they're all locked out at full stiff. But this gives you dynamics just like that. So this plugs into the ECU and it gives you all your dynamics options just like you would if you had like a Pro R or Turbo S. But we also got another module from E-Click, from SDI, that actually controls all the strobe functions too. So we're controlling our rear chase lights from this SDI module too, which is really cool. So nice option there. I think that covers pretty much everything. Oh, one thing we did do that's kind of hard to show you is this car does have remote start and power door locks. So they're cruising around with the family and they're going to the grocery store, they're going to get ice cream, and all they have to do is walk away from the car, hit the lock button, and it locks all the doors automatically. It has internal locks in it. So it's a nice, easy, convenient way to make sure everything's locked. And if it's hot out or cold out and you want to preheat it or pre-cool down the car, use that remote start and it'll crank the AC for you. I think that's all we got. Let us know in the comments what you think of the car. Super fortunate and happy that DRT let us build this for them. One of the most over-top builds we've done. We've done a lot of Xpeditions, but this one was one of the most fun we've done. And everybody that we partnered with on this car absolutely killed it. Super happy with how everything came out.